Have you ever wondered how guys who are less good-looking than you can score the hottest chicks? If that question has puzzled you for a long time, you are at the right place. We will tell you the answer to those questions you didn't even know existed. Seeing that hot girl walk out with an average guy is confusing. It's not that he has some qualities that you don't. If anything, you are more handsome than him. It simply boils down to one thing, and that is skills. He is skilled with women. He knows what they want to hear and what they want to feel. By the end of this video, you'll learn a very particular set of skills that will enable you to make any girl addicted. 1. Speak less and listen more. Almost every guy makes this mistake when he is out with a girl. Most of them are only talking about themselves. They won't let her get a word in the conversation. As a result, she grows distant from you. So whenever she is in your presence, let her talk more, let her speak her heart out. Learn the subtle art of listening, rather than making her listen. If you learn to take an interest in other people, rather than becoming interesting yourself, you will achieve your goal with women. It is a skill that only a few people know about. It is the reason why that guy who you thought was average looking scored a very hot girl. Take active participation in the conversation by asking her questions. Don't just give her dead facial expressions. Respond to her with your whole body, because with such actions, she will feel excited around you. They want you to feel and enjoy their stories. 2. A slight smile. Facial expressions are significant. They are part of your body language and convey many things you cannot do through verbal communication. According to a recent statistic, almost 70% of your conversations are done through body language. So you need to improve in that department to communicate effectively. When a hot girl is talking to you, ensure you are smiling. We're not asking you to have a big old grin whenever she speaks to you, because that would just be very creepy. Have a slight and subtle smile when she is talking to you. It will make a world of difference in the way she perceives you. You will automatically become highly approachable. You will become someone fun to be around. When you speak with a bland face, your conversations become dull. On the other hand, if you talk with a slight smirk on your face, your discussions will automatically become interesting. In the link I put in the description of this video, you can learn 3 tips for using the body language to get the girls you really want to start fantasizing about you. 3. Build familiarity. Building familiarity is essential when thinking of making women addicted to you. Building familiarity can be done in multiple ways. There is more than one way to do it. Here we will talk about using the compliment game. Complimenting a person automatically makes them feel happy about themselves. As a result, you who were previously faceless will become someone who is registered in their mind. When you are out in the supermarket, compliment a girl wearing jewelry. It is purely because women put a lot of thought and consideration into the type of jewelry they put on. They put a lot of thought and care into the outfits they have chosen to wear. Compliment these quirks in their personalities. This simple action will turn you from nobody to somebody. However, this requires practice, and you may need help to do it perfectly on the first attempt. But keep practicing, and you will master this game sooner than you realize. 4. Find the right subject. Now you know how to talk to a girl when first speaking to her. You have checked all her boxes and she has agreed to go on a date with you. Now this is crucial. You must be careful and try not to mess things up when you are having a conversation with her. You must find the right subject. There are topics that she will agree on with you. There will also be topics on which she strongly disagrees with you. On your first date with a woman, it is ideal that you find topics on which you both agree. Because if you choose topics that she disagrees with, she might hate you. It is the quickest way to make anyone hate your guts. Also, make sure you don't blow it by trying to impress her with absurdities. Don't show her how smart, big, or powerful you are compared to her, who is dumb, weak, and lost. 5. Appropriate gifts. When you first talk to a girl, you must know your boundaries. You must find appropriate gifts to give her. For example, if you first meet a girl and she has agreed to date you, the ideal thing would be for you to date her and gift her a few flowers. It is perfectly appropriate and incredibly romantic. It is a gesture that will be reciprocated. On the other hand, you need to avoid being extravagant. You don't have to give her flowers, chocolate in a heart-shaped box, or a brand new car. She does not want to be put under an obligation to reciprocate. She will feel pressured now that she has to reciprocate for you. You need to impress her by showing how caring you are. You need to impress her by giving her the respect you have for her. Try making her evening a more magical one. 6. Look the other way. It is time-tested. It has worked almost every time a man has tried to entice a girl. If you ignore someone, it instinctively makes them want to chase you. However, this only works if they have already developed an interest in you. Once you have the conversation flowing, deprive them of your affection. It is as if you put a very delicious piece of steak in your mouth and continuously chew it, but for some reason you cannot swallow it, and as a result, you can't fully grasp the taste of it. It is what you have to do when you are talking to a hot girl, because it will make her go crazy for you. So try ignoring her for 3 to 4 days and notice how she reacts. If she responds by asking you if you're upset about anything, then she is already into you. 7. You have options. Don't be a man who is limited to one girl. We understand that she is the most beautiful girl in the world to you. No one has prettier eyes than her. All of this is understandable, but you must make changes if you want her to be romantically part of your life. You have to give her the attention she needs initially and then pull away by talking to other women. According to many psychologists, jealousy induction is quite helpful for getting females' attention. Stop talking to her like you do every day. Talk to other girls before her eyes and insinuate romantic intentions. Now all you have to do is notice her behavior. If you see a change in her action, she is jealous. If her tone of voice and expression change when she talks to you, she is interested in you. Hence, she doesn't like you talking to other girls. 8. End conversations. Do you know the reason why people get addicted to drugs, like cocaine? It is because these drugs leave them in a state of euphoria. These drugs keep calling them back to that sensation, and it is human nature to want anything that gives them happiness. The same thing can be applied to your social life as well. When you are talking to a girl, make sure that you are carrying the conversation superbly. When that conversation is going well, try ending those levitating conversations will leave her in a state of euphoria. As a result, she will instinctively want to come back to you. She will wish to have social interaction with you again and again. You will become like a drug for her. She will eventually become addicted to your conversations and by default to you. So end your conversations on a high note if you want her to become addicted to your personality. 9. The 3-minute theory. The 3-minute theory has worked quite effectively. Several psychiatrists and psychologists have accepted that when a person is familiar with you, it is more likely that they will fall in love with you. How can you build familiarity with a person in 3 minutes? A wise man once said that the sweetest melody to a person is his name being voiced out. So if you are talking to a girl who introduces herself to you, call her name 3 times naturally in 3 minutes of your interaction. You will automatically develop a sense of familiarity between you two, a social skill that puts the seed of trustworthiness between you and that hot girl. However, make sure that you do not call her name again and again because she will feel creeped out and probably even think you're on drugs. Follow this principle in your daily routine. In the link I put in the description of this video, you can learn 3 tips for using the body language to get the girls you really want to start fantasizing about you, including a technique to make her crave your touch, a technique for getting her to think about kissing you. You can access the link I put in the description to watch my video now. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.